MLS is back day one. First game ever. First week ever under Apple TV. And the one word I have to say about MLS, and not only the play on the field, but just the business operations, even how they conducted themselves on Twitter, spreading information. Impressive. I was very impressed. As soon as the sun went up in the morning time on Saturday, the MLS communications, information and communication Twitter account, if you don't follow that, I encourage you to do so because they give you more information than the actual Major League Soccer Twitter account. They were just giving detailed information about Apple TV, how you can sign up for the MLS season pass, how you can log into Apple TV. It was just a wealth of information given. And then leading into the pregame shows, the old 106 in Park Studios. I was impressed with how the broadcasters conducting themselves, giving information. This is something that we have never seen in American soccer history. In our lifetime, at least. I don't know if the NASL had something like this back in the 80s and 70s when they had Pele. I don't know. But for Gen Ys, Gen Zs, Gen Xs, this is something that we never experienced in our lifetime. A platform dedicated to putting soccer first. Well, a platform dedicated to promoting the brand of an American soccer league. And this is why the Apple TV deal is important. MLS, you are a global brand now. February 25th, 2023, you officially became a global brand. How? Well, it just wasn't people in America watching this. There's people in London, people in Madrid, people in Bucharest, people in Constanta, people all over the world were watching you yesterday. And another thing, in America, no blackouts. That means LA Galaxy fans that live in New York. Well, LA Galaxy didn't play yesterday. Atlanta United fans that live in Minnesota, they were able to watch Atlanta United play. Miami fans that live in Los Angeles, they were able to watch Miami play. Charlotte fans that live in Kansas City, they were able to watch Charlotte play. It doesn't matter what city in the world you're located in, you will be able to watch your favorite Major League Soccer team play. And that is how you are a global brand now. Now, other things I like about MLS Season Pass. We are able to go back and watch the game because we're not going to be able to watch every game every week. You know, we got personal lives, we got jobs, we got other things we have to do. So we're not always going to be dedicated to watching our favorite team play. But the fact that that is saved in a database and we're able to go back and watch it anytime is helpful because it helps us to understand the game. Now, I'm not going to take anything away from highlights because highlights are needed because sometimes we don't want to watch a replay of the full game. We just want to see like the main important moments that happen during the game. But the thing about highlights are limited. You're not able to grasp a full idea of how the game is played. So for people like me that want to be a student of the game and want to learn how this game really operates and get a better understanding of this game, the fact that full game replays are available, it will help me become a better student of the game and to analyze the game much better. I'll be able to talk about the game more than off the field stuff. I'll be able to talk more about the game than expansion rumors. Because of Apple TV deal, because of Apple TV, the game of Major League Soccer will be promoted more. And this is why this is a huge win. ESPN was not going to do this for you. They could have done it through ESPN Plus, but they chose not to. Fox is not going to do this for you. I don't know about Warner Discovery yet. They're new to the game when it comes to soccer. NBC, CBS, they weren't going to do this for you. It's Apple. Apple is revolutionizing or evolutionizing the way we watch sports. This is why every dollar, whatever the price is for this Apple TV deal, it's important. I mean, it's worth it. Now, about the teams that played yesterday. All the games was good. The players, they came out and they performed well. You know, typical MLS player. They go hard every 90 for the full 90 minutes. So that didn't surprise me. I expected that. And once again, they fulfilled expectations. But there's one team that stood out the most to me. And that was DC United. The DC United team that I saw on Saturday night. I've never seen that kind of DC United team play before. I started watching MLS in 2021. And I never seen a DC United team that played to win the game in 2021. I didn't see a DC United team that played to win the game in 2022. But on February 25th, 2023, I saw a DC United team that said this is a new era. We're no longer going to be disrespected. We're no longer going to be amongst the bottom, the wooden spoon guys in the league. We're going to rise up and become the face of MLS. That's the kind of DC United team I saw last night. I saw a DC United team that played complete football. They played good defense and they were aggressive on the offensive end. And when they weren't aggressive on the offensive end, because it's unrealistic to expect a soccer team to be aggressive for the full 90 minutes, but at times when they weren't aggressive, they were sharing the ball and creating plays for each other. They were communicating with each other. I saw a team in Washington, D.C. last night. In DC United, if you truly want to rise to be the face of the MLS, because you are supposed to be the face of MLS, because you're the nation's capital, then we need to see more games like that. That is how you play football. DC United, let me tell you something. American soccer in this country, not only MLS, but USL, NPSL, Next Pro, NISA, American soccer will only go as far as you go because you're the nation's capital. Look at Spain. Why is Spain respected as a football country? Because the capital, Real Madrid, is the best team in the world. Look at Great Britain. Why is Great Britain respected as a football power? Because the capital, England, they have their own football ecosystem. They got the Premier League and they got the Champions League. And both leagues are top 10 leagues in the world. So if American soccer is going to get the respect it wants, it's going to start with you, DC United. And once you become the face of MLS, America will finally get the respect it wants in soccer. So no, we're not relying on the men's national team to perform well in the World Cup to get our respect. Respect starts with the local clubs. And if the capital of the local clubs is not performing well, the league will not be respected. When the nation's capital perform well, the league will get the respect it wants. That is how global soccer works. That's how global sports work. If this was some local sport that was just limited to one country, then you can say, okay, some random small town like a Green Bay or El Paso, then it doesn't matter who's the face of the league. Soccer is a global brand, and Major League Soccer is now a global brand because watching Major League Soccer is no longer limited to the United States. It can be seen throughout the world. So MLS being a global brand now, DC United, it's time for you to rise up and to be the face of MLS. This league will go as far as you take us, DC United. We're riding on your back. And we're flying and we're riding with you as far as you take us. That is why I chose you to win the US Open Cup this year. And I chose you to win the Supporter Shield because I believe in you. Many people don't believe in you. A lot of people believe that you're going to finish at the bottom, DC United. But I said, hell no. You're going to be a top 5 seed. You're going to make the playoffs. You're going to win the Supporter Shield. You're going to win the US Open Cup. And when that new revised FIFA Club World Cup takes place in 2025, DC United, you will be in that. Because I believe in you to be the best. Because when the nation's capital is the best, the league will play at its best.